Hello everyone, my name is Aura Hernandez and today I'm going to give you some useful tips you need to know so you can do a very good oral presentation in the future. Well, the first step is practice. Practice is very important because if you don't practice, how are you going to improve? Is actually the first thing you need to do to be a very good at oral presentations. For example, if you have a presentation for tomorrow, you can ask your parents or your brother or your sister, boyfriend or girlfriend, hey, I want you to listen to me because I have this oral presentation and I feel worried and I want to, practice with you as my audience. It is actually the best. Practice, 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 and practice. The second tip is listen. After you practice, after you ask your parents, please listen to me, they're going to give you a feedback. Please listen to them. Because sometimes you feel you're doing everything okay, you don't have to change anything, but maybe you have to change a lot. So listen to them. Maybe they're going to give you some useful things you need to do, to know, to change, and to do a very good art presentation. Listen to feedback is just the only way you're going to see how the audience see you. Okay, the third tip is record and watch. I think record and watch is a very good tip, but also a tool. Why? Because what I do is I record and watch myself before another presentation, a day before or something. Because when I was a child, I felt ashamed of my voice because everyone said, when I was a kid, your voice is very different from others and it's weird. And I grew up feeling that way. So I think my voice is weird. And I practiced before an oral presentation. So when I watch myself, I see if my voice is controlled, if it's not too weird. But it's not the purpose. No, record and watch, the purpose is not like that. But you can see yourself. You can see your body language. You can see the way you are moving, so you can change or improve other things after you watch it. The fourth tip is be honest with yourself. After you watch this record, say and be honest. Because maybe you're going to feel like, no, what I did is the best. I don't need to improve anything. But maybe you need to improve. Maybe you need to improve. So be honest. Maybe you see, after I saw myself in this record, I think I need to change this. I need to speak more slow, or I need to move more my hands, do more the body language. And it's actually a very good thing. It's not. It's normal. After you watch yourself, see a lot of things you need to improve. That's the reason why you do this record and watch, and the reason why you need to be honest. The fifth tip is know your audience and subject. I consider this is the best and the most important tip of all the five I said. Because if you don't know your audience, how are you going to, give them the information, for example? If you're going to do an oral presentation for kids or for grown-ups, you have to be totally different. You can be all serious with kids because they're going to be like, I'm bored. I don't want to listen to you. I think it's just boring what you said. Maybe you need to change a lot of things. But maybe with grown-ups, you can be more serious and less funny because they are grown-ups. They are going to understand you better, and they don't need all crazy visual aids and everything. They need you to be clear, to be concise, to be to talk, to be polite, to have this, to talk, to see them and everything. So it's completely different one audience from another. So you have to be very careful about it, and also know your subject. Is actually is oh my god. I mean, if you don't know where you're going to talk or what you're going to say in your oral presentation, is just what you're doing is not useful at all. You need to know. You need to know. Do some research before you write or do some sketch of the art presentation. research, ask some people that know your subject, and you can be more prepared and less worried, because when you have the knowledge, you feel less worried. And another tip that is not a tip, but is like something you can do is carry notes. It is normal if you are while you're talking you forget some things and you feel like, oh my god, no, you can have your notes and you carry them with you, and when you don't remember something, you just take it out, read it, and that's all. They're not going to say anything to you. You can feel you don't feel worried at all if you have your notes. So thank you everyone. See you next time.